Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy, Dunstan Dunn. I had this quick video, and I was just on the phone with my boy, Chad. You know what I'm saying? And Mr., you know what I'm saying, Thirst Trap Fitness. Thirst Trap Fitness. Let me get it right, my nigga. Mr. Thirst Trap Fitness. Just got the phone with him, and we had a conversation, and you know, he was like, damn, Eve had to eat that apple. And I was like, well, Eve eating the apple wasn't necessarily the bad thing. It was Adam eating the apple. And then, like, I thought about it. Why the fuck did Adam eat that apple anyway? What was the pressure? Because, you know, they always try to say she made him do it. And I don't think she made him. And here's where I'm going with this. A lot of dudes out here are suckers. You do anything that's even not, I guess you would say, under normal regulations that a man should do in order to get a woman. And not just a woman. You know, you got to get you a great, good woman or a wife. If you see the woman as a wife, I'd never begrudge a man that's doing what he can for a woman that he sees as his wife. But a lot of y'all are doing things for a woman that you just want to have sex with. That's literally it. And once you get post-nut clarity, a lot of y'all niggas don't even understand why y'all did it. So, you know, we nowadays call that simp. You know, a guy who will get on Facebook and he'll lie to a woman and say, it doesn't matter how many kids you have. It doesn't matter how many guys you've had sex with. As long as I'm there now, what happened before me doesn't matter. You know, those guys that say stuff like that, but somehow they never have a woman. Because if you're one of them guys who accept any and everything a woman has done, none of that stuff matters. Who she has sex with, how many people she has sex with, how many kids she have, how many baby daddies she have. If none of that matters, it should be very easy for you to find a woman. So either you full of shit or the women don't like you. So either way it goes, you're losing. You know, and the full of shit part is you'll probably get these women to deal with you, or you'll deal with them, but you never go any further with them. You still just keep them as a woman you can just have sex with. You might go hang out with them here and there, go to movies here and there, kick it with them, but it never manifests to anything further because, you know, typically you really don't want that woman. There's something about that woman that's missing. Yet you use your tactics in order to get these women. But let me go back because I get off the story real fast. A lot of these guys, I'm going to say a guy like Adam, because Adam is one of these guys. Why do I say that? Because why would you say that, Adonis? You know, Eve, she didn't have a bunch of bodies before Adam. Matter of fact, he was her first. She didn't have kids or whatnot. We like to imagine that she probably was built prototypical to what a man would think is fine because she was the only woman. So even if she was fat, that's all he could compare herself to. So she was fine as hell to him because that's all he knew. Just like her sex was the best sex that he could ever have because there was no one else there. So that's exactly my point. Why did Adam eat that apple? It was no pressure, real pressure. A lot of people say he ate the apple because he wanted to be able to sleep with her. Well, who else she's gonna sleep with? There was no one else there. He could have literally said, no, I'm not eating this damn apple. And she would have had to get over it within a few days once she got in the mood to want to have sex. It wasn't no roses out there back then. Not the roses that y'all use today. It was an actual rose out there. But she didn't want that thorny ass shit up in her area in order to stimulate her. You know, there was nothing out there that she knew that can stimulate her. I mean, of course, over the years, y'all have found any and every object to put on yourselves in order to get where you want to get with the woman. But that's not typically how it works back then. At least I would think so. Way back BC, before Christ, that there wasn't any way that the woman could get off. She would have had to go to him for sex. There was no other dudes out there he was in competition with that he had to simp behind her for. So he literally just ate the apple just because he wanted to be a dumbass. That's it. Simply wanted to be a dumbass, or he was a simp, one of these guys that do any and everything a woman wants them to do in order for him to feel like he can get that woman. And for that reason, as you know, him being a simp, it ruined the world that we know today. The same way that simps of today ruined the world the way we know today. The same way that he bit that apple in order to make Eve happy, knowing that he knew it was wrong, a lot of guys know what they say ain't right, and they tell these women any and everything these women want to know because they want to sleep with these women. And that right there is the problem, because once a guy comes around and tells these women anything that's factual, something that's true, something that can be proven, these women automatically say he hates women and he can't get a woman, he must be gay. Any and everything they can use to insult him is what a woman does. Because we have simps of today that lie and do anything that a woman wants them to do in order to sex them. I think the women are stupid for believing dudes who lie, but somehow they fool themselves to believe that all these dudes who lying, who ain't trying to stay with them or trying to actually be with them, are the guys who to believe, and that's the shit they fill their heads up with. A woman that's completely fat will believe she's fine because she got a lot of guys in her inbox telling her she's fine. None of them guys trying to be with her, but the fact that all these guys saying it, she believes that she's trying to be fine. She must be fine. Just like a woman who will have everybody kids believe ain't nothing wrong with it. It's some man out there likes it. Well, where is he, ma'am? If it's a man out there who likes it that much, you would think that man out there would just come be with you. But no, you have to keep telling yourself this on social media, that it's some guy out there who wants you like that. So either the guy out there who wants you like that isn't born yet, or he's in a nursing home somewhere, or you're avoiding him while you can keep on getting your body count up or something. Like, how you know that guy's out there if you don't have him? Really? You just believe that. That's the faith you give yourself, because we all have this religious faith, even though we don't live religiously, you know? So, I was just saying all that to say this. I don't want to go no longer than that. I just want to understand, why did Adam bite the apple? Why did he eat the apple when he had no incentive to eat it? Like I said, it ain't like she wasn't gonna not have sex with him. Ain't like she's gonna go fuck with a man. If you ain't gonna eat the apple, I know a man who will. No, it was just them two. It was no reason for him to eat that apple. It was no pressure at all. Whatever pissed her off, she would have got over it in a couple of days. It's that simple. He could have saved this world if he wasn't being a simp. No pressure for Adam. Adam was a simp. Just like a lot of y'all niggas today, and y'all women need to know that if a man he can say all the things that make you feel good. If he's not trying to actually be with you in public, not be with you, and you know, I like to keep my business to myself. I don't need people in my business. Well, when you get married, it's public record. So why he don't worry about people in his business when he picked the woman he want to marry? That's business. That's public record. Anybody can look that up. So y'all believe these niggas don't want people in their business, and y'all keep on dealing with guys who just want to deal with you until you give it a woman he really want to be with. Adam was a simp, and Eve was with him, and they ruined the world together. And now you women are trying to deal with simps, even though it's ruining the world in the long term. And done is done. I'm out.